ZBL-R670A operation instructions for integrated steel bar detector. Turn it on, let's check the steel bar and enter. This is the JGJ model. This mod is suitable for single steel bars, or with a particularly large distance between rebars. Use components with relatively large steel spacing. It is generally used for experiments or exams. And this one. Profile scan mode. What is it suitable for? It is suitable for large areas of concrete, with a long testing distance. Then this is the fine scanning. What is the application of fine scanning? It is suitable for relatively dense. It has strong resolution ability. Then grid scanning can. The grid scan can scan out the distribution of the rebars below. Image scanning is the same as grid scanning. But the image scan, the distribution is closer to the real one than the convex surface scan. Suitable for circular cylindrical surfaces. Then image scanning is suitable for arc-shaped. An internal scan. Then the cylinder scan is suitable for a cylinder with a small diameter. External scanning of a cylinder with a small diameter. Let's take JGJ scanning as an example. JGJ scan. If we want to modify the hook part number, we press the OK button. Then there will be a small cursor. Use the left and right keys to adjust to the number of digits, then press the up and down arrows to enter it. It is only supported for the time being. Numbers, letters, and special symbols. Click OK to confirm. Next, enter the design diameter. The design diameter is the diameter of the component. What its diameter is. And we enter that much. If the design diameter you enter is incorrect, the thickness of the protective layer, the thickness will have a certain deviation. Then, you can enter the design thickness, which is the drawing design, asking you to. The thickness of the protective layer of the component, we should enter the value. It calculates the pass rate in the end. And here, you can enter different types of components. Different component types, the range of its pass rate is not the same as the allowable deviation. Are different. Some allow a plus or minus 8, while others are plus 10 minus 7. Then, this is to enter the fixed point. Fixed point is to measure a steel bar several times, and then calculate the average value. After all the inputs are completed, click the 3 dots to enter the test. Or we can manually click the upper right corner of the screen, and this will enter the test. Just now was a test of JGJ mode. And then there's the profile model. Profile mode is the same as JGJ, except for the fixed point. Everything else is the same. Same with fine mode. The fine mode is the same as the profile mode. The grid mode is slightly different. The grid mode requires you to enter, and the design thickness in the Y direction, and the preset diameter in the X and Y directions. And preset diameter. Everything else is the same. Image scanning is also. There are some differences in it. The convex surface scan is different. For convex surface scanning, the diameter of the convex surface. The concave surface scan requires the diameter of the concave surface. And in cylindrical mode, you need to enter it. And the radius of the cylinder. Okay, this is the parameter setting. And let's take JGJ as an example. Then we enter the test. Click the 3 dots to enter the test. After entering the test, we need to stay away from metal objects. To avoid metal objects, click on 3 dots. Stay away from metal objects. This is a magnetic field. To reset the magnetic field, the magnetic field reset is successful. Left arrow here has an M and a. M is the manual storage mode, which means when we measure a tendon, press the OK button and save the data. If it's a, it is the automatic mode. In automatic mode, as long as it rings, as long as it detects the steel bar and save the thickness, it will automatically save. This is recommended to use manual save mode. Then right-click on the header. There is an S, which means small range, and B is for big range. Then, long press the up arrow, is to test the diameter of the steel bar. Click the 3 dots to enter the test. Probe empty before test. And stay away from metal objects. Then press the 3 dots to reset it. After the reset, it can be tested. Touch the first tendon, and the thickness is 48.8. Then press the OK button to store. Then a second scan. 48.4. Press the OK key to store. Then check their average. Then test the second tendon. OK, we have stored the tendons. When testing, we must pay attention. We need to avoid this steel bar. This is the test part of the probe. The test side must avoid the stirrups below. Test like this. The left arrow M is the manual mode. To test the value, then press the OK button to store it. Then press the left button to switch to A. It's in automatic mode. In automatic mode, when it detects a tendon, it's automatically stored. Then measure the second tendon. It automatically stores this value. This B is the large-scale mode. Then press the right arrow. Become S is small range mode. The small range is about. Can measure up to 69 mm deep. Then a large number of program mode, B. In the large range mode, up to 200 mm deep. And the number for below is the number of rebars we have stored. We have measured for rebars. And here is the pass rate. What is the pass rate? It shows the percentage. This is this mode. Exit. Then profile scan mode. Same as before. And enter it. Enter its component number. Then enter the preset diameter. And then enter its preset thickness. Then you can select the type of component here. Use the wall or other components. After entering, press this 3 dots to enter the test mode. The same is also after entering test mode. Press the 3 dots. Reset it first. Stay away from metal objects. OK. Then we can test it. From left to right. First tendon detected. Second tendon detected. It shows 98. 98 is the spacing between these two steel bars. The spacing between these two steel bars. And this 48 is the thickness of the first reinforcements protection layer. And this 49 is the thickness of the first reinforcements protection layer. This 33 is the preset thickness of the protective layer. These two dashed ranges represent the allowable error. Allowable deviation range. If you move forward, its coordinates will move forward. If you pull back, it will delete the previous value. This is the mode. This is the same. There is a large range mode and small range mode. S is a small range. B is a large number of ranges. Exit whether to save. OK key to save. OK. This is our fine scanning mode. The settings are the same as before. We won't talk about it here. Press this key to enter. And press this key to reset. We don't need to reset here. The 99 below is the distance between two rebars. The 47 here is the thickness of the first. The thickness of the first rebar's protection layer is the thickness of the protective layer of the second steel bar. Then press back to exit. OK button to save. And this one is the grid reinforcement. You can enter the diameter of the steel bar in the diameter of the steel bar in the X direction. The X and Y directions can be customized. Then here, enter the design thickness in the X direction, the design thickness of the protective layer and the Y direction. The input is the same. Press the OK key to enter. Use the up and down arrows to enter. Use the right arrow to adjust to the Y direction. And press the OK button to end. Press the OK button in the same way, then use the up and down arrows. Then use the right arrow to enter Y. Then enter all of them. Click the 3 dots to enter the test. This one above here. How about this 96? It's the spacing between the bars. And then 47 is the thickness of the first rib. 48 is the thickness of the protective layer of the second steel bar. After the X direction test is completed, press the down arrow. It asks if you want to change direction. Switch to the Y direction. This is the switch to the Y direction. We can measure this steel bar. Measure the rebar in this direction. This is 1. Here are 2. And this is the spacing between the bars. This is the thickness of the protective layer of each rebar. After entering all the data and testing, press the return key. Save. Let's plug the data cable into the interface. Connect it to the computer. Then open our software. Open our software. Click on Data Transfer. Let's choose 670 data. Select 6070 data, and then select Get Component List. Here's the build list. Then we transfer the data. At this time, keep our device is powered on. Keep the device turned on. Then click on Transfer. We need to name a file at the target location. Name a file name for it. 456. Save. Start transferring data list. After the transmission is completed, whether to delete the data on the device. Select Null or Exit. Quit. Then we open the software. Open, we just entered this 456. Okay, all our data is here. And then we can analyze it.